toughs everywhere. Sometimes he is cheeky, but he is always fair. He lives in Australia, always toughs around. Can you hear him coming? Listen for the sound. Percy, Percy, the greatest engine in the world. Percy, Percy, he's friends with all the boys and girls. When he takes all the mail, he is not slow. Turns his little wheels to where he wants to go. Percy's toughing up along the steep bend. He is always happy, he's everybody's friend, and every pony's friend. Percy, Percy, the greatest engine in the world. Percy, Percy, he's friends with all the boys and girls. He's the greatest engine in the world.
Percy is a little green saddle tank engine. He's lived and worked on Tasman Sodor for many years. His days were great, and his series was a great hit. He was very proud with everyone getting on well in Australia. But there are times when engine drivers have to tire driving engines and new ones take their place. One night, Percy had some bad news from his driver. Due to the years of me driving you, Percy, which I've been getting some illness of inside sickness, like my heart's not pumping enough blood. I'll have to give you, I'm afraid. Percy was shocked. Who to? I can't tell you. It's a bit painful to me that you'll have someone else. And he left, leaving Percy to thoughts. The next day, he was to take the people shopping. He met Thomas, who was passing. What's the matter, Percy? I've been trade given, Thomas, but I don't know to who. He wouldn't put me in the museum shed, would he? No, he wouldn't do that, lad. He drove you for years, since he brought you when my series was around in the 80s. I only just hope he doesn't give me to the wrong person. Well, one day, Percy was taking a truck of coal. He saw something which caught his eye. Or someone. It was Duncan that was adrift in the harbour. He slipped on the barge after his brakes were broken. Percy decided to give him a hand. I'll get you off there, Duncan. Quickly, his driver took out the rope, tossed it to Duncan. Once it was connected, he started pulling him in. Whew. Thanks, he said. I got pushed from the trucks that got bored. Oh, that's what caused the mess. He took him to the works to get his brakes mended. At the end of the day, Percy went to Branch Line Station. To his surprise, he saw that his new driver was Mr. Im, Tom's old friend. "What's this?" he exclaimed. His driver was puzzled. "I thought you knew." "No, you didn't. You haven't told me that you were to give me to him when I went to bed last night. And I thought you would put me in the museum." "I'd never do that, Percy. You're very important to me, and for helping Duncan out of the docks." Percy made a grin on his face. "Thank you, driver. I knew you still have care for me. You've done quite well." Percy has his new driver. He lives on for the years to come, doing his jobs Tasman Sodor has in store for him. But he still remembers the happy days of when his driver first brought him.
Percy! 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 The greatest engine in the world! Percy! Percy! He's friends with all the boys and girls! Percy is a saddle tank, he chuffs everywhere. Sometimes he is cheeky, but he's always fair. He lives in Australia, always chuffs around. Can you hear him coming? Listen for the sound. Percy, Percy, the greatest engine in the world. Percy, Percy, he's friends with all the boys and girls. When he takes all the mail, he is not slow. Turns his little wheels to where he wants to go. Percy's chuffing up along a steep bend. He is always happy, he's everybody's friend, and every pony's friend. Percy, Percy, the greatest engine in the world. Percy, Percy, he's friends with all the boys and girls. He's the greatest engine in the world.